Stakeholders in the maritime sector have reiterated their commitment to full implementation of Nigeria's Port Process Manual (NPPM), given its importance to port processes and the nation's economy. They told journalists in Abuja after a feedback roundtable on implementation of the NPPM that the process was already yielding positive results as the rate of port infractions had reduced within a short period. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Transport, Magdalene Ajani, said the process is now bringing everybody on board.
Because the process is now bringing everybody on board, the agencies work together, they know they are being monitored, and so we are beginning to have clarity and less of corrupt practices within vessels that are coming into Nigeria waters. I think this is quite an impressive thing. But you also heard that despite the achievements they have gotten in such a short time, we also have challenges. Some of the challenges, unfortunately, are coming from sister agencies within Federal Ministry of Transportation. It shows us where to shine our searchlight on to make sure that they work collaboratively as agencies and parastatals within the ministry for us to be able to achieve what the National Port Process Manual is supposed to achieve. And that is having ease of doing business in the maritime and the ports sector, subsector, being very efficient. So we will work at it. You listen to my charge to NPA to make sure they do what they need to do to get this working very well. Our terminal operators have also been indicted. My advice to them is that they should cooperate and make sure that we all do what is needful and expected of every player within the National Port Process Manual. Nobody is above the law. Digitization is the way to go to make job easier and reduce human contacts. We would encourage that we all digitize our processes. And we know that when we do this, we'll probably be getting to the point where goods coming into Nigerian ports can be cleared within 72 hours.
The Executive Secretary, Nigeria Shippers Council (NSC), Emmanuel Jime, said progress had been made so far based on the report, but a lot still needed to be done as regards collaboration of agencies.
It is highly, highly important that if we're going to attain the objective, which one is to make sure that our ports are efficient, in order for us to take our pride of place as a maritime hub in this sub-region of the continent, that would mean that the extent to which the agencies that are involved in operating the manual, the extent to which we are collaborating and cooperating with each other is the extent to which we are likely going to be very successful. So yes, have we made some progress? Substantially. Are we there where we want to be? No. The fact still remains that since the establishment of the platform, in respect to the funding, it is only the Shippers Council that solely has borne the responsibility for funding its activities, and that isn't how it should be.
For his part, the National Coordinator Port Standing Tax Team, Mr. Moses Fadipe, who presented the report, said infractions in the port declined from 226 in 2019 to 12 in 2021.
In 2019, we had 226 infractions all over Nigeria, across all terminals. And with the assistance of Operation Mark, I mentioned it. Remember, the manual is in 2020. But in 2019, we have Operation Mark. Operation Mark is a sting operations to take care of all these issues we are talking about. So in the whole of that year, we have 226 infractions. Based on the activity of the Operation Mark, in 2020, it reduces to 121 in 2020. And as at the 9th month today, we have only 12. So what we are saying is it is reducing and reducing and reducing.